Now, see what you do. I'll go to hemingwayapp.com. Now, I'll come and copy everything you have written here, and then go and paste it in the Hemingway app and see what will happen. Paste. Can you see? So I've pasted your copy. This is your copy here. All right. Now, let me show you what is wrong here. Now, first thing you want to do, look to the right-hand side here. First thing to show you your word count. You have written 486 words. Good. Number two, the next thing you want to look at is look at the grade level. It says grade level 7. What means a child or a student in grade 7 can easily understand this write-up, and that is the benchmark. If your write-up is in grade 8 and above, that means it's too complicated. So the first thing is you want to look at, make sure it is grade 7 and below. All right? And you can look at the remark, it says good. Now, the next thing you do, so number one, you look at your word count. Number two, you look at the grade level that can understand. So this is grade level 7, so that's good. That means it's a little bit easy. Next, you look at the remark, it says good. All right? It says good. Fine. Now, the next thing you want to come and do is come and look at these color codes. Look at the color codes. Now, you have this like yellowish color here. I don't know what it's called. Look at what it says. Come here and look for what that color code means here. It says 11 of 30 sentences are hard to read. That means you have, in all, your write-up had 30 sentences. Okay? 11 out of those 30 sentences are hard to read. Can you see that? Now look at this. Content writing has become one of the most sought after skills in the 21st century, as many people are venturing into it. Why is this hard to read? Let me show you what to do. Okay, click on edit. Let me show you why it is hard to read. If I edit it now, you see that it will change. You see, content writing, you are giving too much grammar. You are talking too much. Content writing has become one of the most sought after skills in the 21st century. Put a full stop here. Full stop. Can you see that? Can you see that just that full stop I put removed the color? It suddenly is no longer difficult to read. Now it has dropped from 11 sentences are hard to read to 10 sentences. Why? Everything after the 21st century is not necessary. Delete it. Either you delete it or you move it to another paragraph. Can you see? It's not necessary. Content writing has become one of the most sought after skills in the 21st century. Period. All right. Now go to the next. As a newbie in the field, you will tend to be worried. Now, you see that green there, one sentence, say, come and look at the green. It said, use of passive voice, meeting the goal of 6 or fewer. Now, that means that word you use there, that expression you use there makes your write-up passive instead of active. So the problem here is that this expression is passive. You say passive voice, use an active voice. So let's see if we can do that. As a newbie in the field, you will tend to be worried. As a newbie in the field, let me edit this. Okay, let me, because I have to complete it. I have to make it make sense with the last statement. So let me, as a newbie in the field, worry is natural about how to come out of the crowd and gain visibility, as many writers have flooded the space. See, that is too much. It's hard to read. Okay, how to come out of the crowd and gain visibility because there are too many writers. Oh, Jesus, it's too bogus. Let me see what I can do. Let's see how I can reward that. As a newbie in the field, okay, as a newbie in the field, your goal should be to stand out. Write it this way. As a newbie in the field, your goal should be to stand out. Full stop. Can you see, if I before I put that, you see, the moment I put that full stop, can you see that it cleared off? Is to stand out. Okay. Now you can continue. This is because this is because you need visibility. You need visibility. You need visibility. In the crowd of writers. Pardon me, I'm just, of course, I'm just, this is on the go. If I were to do this, I would have taken my time to do that. All right, delete. Can you see that? Can you see how it's making your copy much more matured? Now, if I were you, I would change this to another paragraph. Don't forget, I said use one-liner, two-liner, three-liner paragraph. Don't let your paragraph be too long. Okay, can you see? You've cleared that up. Now, let's go. The blue one says adverbs. 6 words, 6 adverbs meeting the goal of 9 or fewer. That means there are 5. You can change that. So instead of professionally, you can omit professionally. Okay, that means you can omit it. It's not necessarily. I will give you possibly tips. Omit it. Omit it. You see, I will give you tips that help me gain visibility. Instead of I'll give you possibly tips, remove it. Okay. Oh, wow. I prophesied. I just prophesied. Remove I just prophesied and make it I prophesied. Okay. Can you see how it's sanitizing your write-up? So you know what to do. Now, 34 out of 31 sentences are hard to read. That's these brown ones, whatever color it is. 2 phrases have simpler alternatives. Let's see 2 of the phrases that have simpler alternatives. These phrases: participate. You can participate actively. So you can replace it or omit it. So instead of, you can just say you can participate in the group. Instead of participate actively, omit the actively. Can you see that? So you can do this for your copy. After you have done it and you've sanitized your copy, can you see that even just looking at this from a glance, I've not finished doing the work, it's easier to look at. It's more friendly to the eyes. You see, I'm giving it more space. It's friendlier to the eyes than what you wrote before. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's friendlier. Just give it space. Just take a look at that. It's friendlier to read. Okay? So every one of you, go back and take the last copies you have written and come and go and edit it using the Hemingway editor. And make sure you get your write-up to grade level 7, at least grade level 7. Re-edit it, repackage it, give it space. Don't cluster your write-ups together. And then you see that you have a better write-up.